Rough Hollow. It's another block. We're by the cave where we have seen black shape move. Jenny has running from tree to tree in the direction of cave. We've also had rocks thrown at us on several occasions. Not at us, but near us. And it's nighttime here in Rough Hollow, and we just want to sound like we're the alpha predator right now. I'm sorry, I try and be a little bit quieter.
Okay, this is where the trail gets real.
Do you want me to lead?
Well, I just don't know.
This is a good way.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on the right way. But anyway.
In back of you with my gun drawn.
Yeah. We want you in the front or the side. I'll let you stay in the front with your gun drawn. But anyway, we've had rocks thrown near us here. We've had a lot of rock clacks, wood knocks. And we've also seen black shape run. Jenny's seen one run from tree to tree near a cave-like dill here. And then Brody has seen one up on the cliffside, way up that way somewhere. Brody's seen one run. So even though we're getting close to getting out of this canyon, it's still a narrow and nerve-wracking part of the canyon. But we just want to come through here. Like I was saying, I'm a little bit louder than normal. I try to talk to the mic a little bit more quietly, but I'm being loud because I want the bears to know that we're coming. And I want them to think that we're the alpha predators in here, that they just need to get out of our way and stay away, you know what I mean? As much as we want to see a squatch, we don't want to see a bear. We don't want to see a bear, so we're gonna sound like we're the tough guys. So I'm gonna get my voice deep. And I like to do calls and stuff when I'm nervous like this, just to sound like I'm the alpha, but it scares Jenny. She thinks it's a challenge to the top predator here, but it is, you know. Hey, call my challenge, Mr. 19-inch footprints. We want a sighting. You know what I mean? But we don't want a grizzly bear to stand up to that challenge. That's who we don't want standing up. I'm not afraid of a squatch. I think they'll just get in our face and scream at us like the Eskimo kid in Alaska, you know. Can't ask for a better situation if you got a camera. Squatch screaming right in your face. But as much as that would be terrifying and whatever, I don't want it to happen. But if it does, I dang well want it on camera. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the big shot community is like, yeah, that's what everybody hopes for. You know, he steps up and screams at you like that, you know, people know you're not faking it. You can't fake what happened to the Eskimo kid.
I feel bad for that little boy.
Me too. I wish he would have got it on film. He deserves it because I really feel like it happened to him. He seemed really sincere and frightened by the situation, so, you know.
Okay.
If you're going to be scared to death, you might as well capture it on film. That's my motto. Okay, I'm letting my shoulder rest. And then, we'll head there.
I can see my breath.
Oh yeah, I see my breath too. It's cold. Temperature has been dropping as soon as the sun went down. It just started really dropping.
Hold on, I'm gonna wipe the sweat off my hands. Getting sticky on my gun.
Alright.
My hand is cramping.
Usually Brody's our gunslinger, but when Brody's not here, Jenny's our gunslinger. And I'm sorry, I'm not much of a gunslinger. I do pack a shotgun once in a while when we backpack into a place in tent camp. I bring a shotgun. That's my weapon of choice. But Brody has a Colt 45 long barrel revolver. That's his weapon of choice. His sidearm cannon is what I call it. And then Jenny has a semi-automatic 45, and that's her weapon of choice. And you know, everybody talks about this will take it down, that won't take it down, but you know what, when it really comes down to it, you just want something. You want some kind of protection. I have mace strapped to both my wrists. It doesn't seem like enough, but that's what I have. But I'm the camera guy, and I got a spotlight I'm carrying. My hands are always full, so you know, my mace is my last measure, and I hope my gunslingers scare away whatever's attacking us, or put a couple of rounds into it and drop it. You know, that's all you can hope for. You know, animals are generally afraid of mankind, so that works in our favor. So, you know, it's a very rare occasion that you get attacked. According to the wildlife magazines that I've read, mace is the best at stopping an attacking bear. 66% of the time, if you slam a bear in the face with mace, excuse me, 66% of the time, you stop a bear with a gun. When a bear decides it's going to attack, the odds are 66% of the time that the gun's going to stop it. And mace is 92%. So excuse me, I had that statistic reversed from the beginning when I started telling you guys, but mace is more effective. So we figure the 8% that my mace don't stop, Brody and Jenny can put 45 slugs into them, and hopefully that will stop them. But
we've also heard that wasp spray is supposed to work really good.
the thing I don't like about wasp spray is you need medical attention after you get wasp sprayed, and everybody's thinking, well, you know, that poor bear, it's going to be blind forever and everything, and that's how I feel. I'd rather mace it and it learn its lesson to stay away from man, because we're intruding on their environment. And so, you know, I just want to let you guys know, you guys have wasp spray. They're going to need medical attention, and they don't get that medical attention, they're going to go blind. So, yes. So, mace is more economically friendly. Not economically, but it's more it's more tree hugger friendly, is what I'll say. Okay, here's the spot where we saw the black shape run. Yay. But yeah, I'd rather use mace so the creature learns its lesson, stays away from man, and lives to see another day, you know. You hit it with wasp spray. I know that's just as big a deterrent as mace, but they need medical attention to not go blind, you know. So I don't know. I'm just a tree hugger. I want squats to live. I want the grizzly to live. I just want them to respect us. Yes. Well, you know what? If we have to kill it, we have to kill it. That's what our guns are for. But mace does the same thing as that, as all the other stuff. It just doesn't. It's not permanent. It's not going to make them go permanently blind, make them permanently lose their sense of smell and all that. The stuff that they need to survive. You know, we're intruding on their environment, and you know, every once in a while accidents happen, and we do want to leave the bears or whatever with the respect for man. It's good that they fear us. So yeah, wasp spray isn't my first choice. It's just like a casting agent, you know. A lot of people say that you can use the foam, but the spreading of the foam really ruins parts of the footprint, like the toes and stuff, the expansion. So a plaster-based product is so much better. And people say, well, that's heavy for a backpack. Well, make a kit like we do for your one cast, you know. And then if you need more, you go back to the car and you get more. But initially you just have enough for one, enough for backpacking, because it's not the best tool to use is that casting foam. So I'm saying the same thing about using as a bear deterrent. Use the mace, don't use the wasp spray. Although, if you have no choice, you use the wasp spray. We're almost there. We're getting close to the mouth, Jenny. It's Rough Hollow. It's October 19th, 2013. It's a Saturday night. Seemed like a good idea at first to walk in during the daylight and walk out during the night from the Bigfoot Highway, but it's been a pretty unnerving night. If you guys listen to all of our footage, you can tell that I've been doing everything I can to sound like we're the alpha predators out here, and we don't want to be messed with. And I know we're out here to see a Bigfoot, and you want to draw them in, and blah 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 blah, but we're gonna need a raunchy male that comes up and says, hey, you don't belong here, to get him on film, because we don't want to run into a black bear or a grizzly bear. You know what I'm saying? So we want to sound tougher than the grizzlies and the black bears in here. And you know, in nature, there's a lot of posturing, there's a lot of intimidation, and there's a lot of bluffing, and you just don't want to sound scared. You want to sound like you're the top predator around here, and that's what we're doing. You know, I'm talking in a deep baritone voice. I keep talking to let them know we're coming, and you know, I like doing some intimidating calls, but they scare Jenny, and she thinks they sound like a threat or a challenge, and she doesn't want me challenging the resident grizzly or the resident alpha Bigfoot. So I'll just
This is where we made it to last night.
yeah, we made it further.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, we made it further.
Okay.
We made it a little further. I remember we got into the thick tree line before we turned around. That's where we got surrounded at. But yeah, you're right. We didn't make it very far from here when we heard the yelping around us. It sounded like 3 canines around us yelping. Okay, I'm going to stop filming and I'm going to start a new track.